Welcome to Love, Dating, and Relationships. I'm your host, Julie Grimm. I'm a guide and healer in the Modern Mystery School, and I'm here today with Zhanna Lee. Zhanna is a holistic sex and intimacy coach, and I'm so excited to have her on the show. So thanks for joining, Zhanna.
Thank you. I'm excited to be here with you,
Yeah, so
Julie.
So I was telling Jonna before we did this recording that my first exposure to like sex advice, even relationship advice, came through Cosmopolitan magazine, which is probably true for a lot of people if they're, kind of around my age. And I remember the advice. I thought that it was good advice at the time because it's all that I had, but it was just really not to the point. Let me put it that way. It does not actually get to intimacy. Um, and that's why I think what Jana does is so important. So for example, some of the advice that I remember is like, oh, if you want to keep a guy, get a donut and like put it around him and then eat the donut. I'm not kidding. Like 16 years old, I'm reading this magazine and it's like 42 ways to please a guy. And one of them involves a donut. The next one involves like taking ice and putting it all over his body and all these kind of crazy things. And I'm thinking, yes, that must be it. That's the key to a healthy sex life and intimacy.
Yes, and that's what the most people are confused about. They confuse sex with just a physical part, a physical aspect. Um, Body is body. You can create pleasure in a body, but to connect on a both emotional level and um, a physical level, that requires some skills. And yes, some people are kinky. And for some people to have more pleasure means to put a donut on a penis. Or, that can be a part, or to play with ice. I'm not going to say that it won't lead to more connection, though it will be playful connection if both people enjoy it. Nothing's wrong with that. Though in most cases, when we have only this option, it doesn't work. It doesn't work. And from my perspective, to be playful like that and to be silly like that, deeper connection is a pre-requirement. It's not where we start. It's what we, it comes from abundance. When we already safe in our relationship, when we already explored our desires, our pleasure, and if this is something that generally makes you excited, great. But you don't start with that.